Learning Curve Group set our mission in 2014-2015 to transform 1 million lives by 2020. Our vision is transforming lives through learning. We got to number crunching and we were over the moon, and we actually did. We hit that milestone. As usual, I called Eminem and I called Cheney and I said, Cheney, this is the situation. You tell us what we can do. We would never be able to transform all of those lives if it wasn't for the purple people that work here. So we wanted to celebrate that with them, but we also wouldn't be able to do it without the learners and then without the employers that we work with as well. So we had a few different audiences that we wanted to target with it. So usually when I call Cheney, it's with a nugget of an idea, an ember that's burning, and then she'll go away and she'll think of some really brilliant ideas, and then she'll send them through. The millions Cheney had come to us with and said, what about this? The millions sweets. And I think I'd seen the socks somewhere, so it was a bit of a collaborational effort. For a short while we got a bulk load of pin badges that said 1 million, and they were attached to a little card and they said, you're 1 in a million, and they went out with certificates of learners who'd achieved their qualification, which I thought was a nice little touch too. So we had a few different things to celebrate. A lot of our staff are home-based, so that's a challenge that we have in general about having field-based employees. Cheney a lot of the time makes it easier for us because as we've grown, we've got over 500 members of staff now. When we first started working properly with Cheney, we maybe had 100, 150, but now we're pushing 500. We would be sat with our own little logistics lines packing things up, but that's a bit unachievable. Cheney has just started to do a fulfilment service, which is an angel for me, because I can just say I need this to go there and then she'll do it for us. I think having a merchandise company that can fulfill for you, especially when you've got large volumes, just saves time and saves effort, and it makes everything a bit more of a smoother process. It was fab, to be honest. We post, if we're posting things to staff, then we'll pop them in little purple bubbled envelopes. They land on our employees' mats, and LinkedIn always is alight with purple shiny envelopes and with whatever goodies are inside. And it's brilliant. It's a brilliant thing to see, because just as someone who cares about the engagement side of stuff, and we do these things to engage everyone who works here to make sure that they're still passionate about working here. So to then see things on LinkedIn, it means that what you're doing is having a positive effect, if that makes sense. And our CEO often, whenever we do big engagement events like that, our CEO gets lots of emails. We have to warn her that some kind of engagement activity is happening, because people email Brenda and say thanks so much for this, thanks so much for that, and I know that she really, really appreciates that as well. We use something internally called Facebook Workplace, and we get a lot of posts on there as well, and then they can physically tag Brenda, our CEO, and say thanks Brenda, and then Brenda replies to them sort of publicly within the business on there too. So Brenda's really great at interacting on the back of those engagement pieces as well, and that's because she cares and she's passionate about the business that she's built, and she really actually does want all of the purple people here to be happy and appreciative.